Good morning. This is day 4, but it's the morning time, so it'll be part 1 of my Easter fast. Um, Today's good. I woke up this morning, and instead of getting out of bed and then drinking some water, I drank some water before I got out of bed. And my heart rate didn't accelerate to 140, which was awesome. Um, Also, I did switch over to distilled water yesterday, and the crazy thing was that um, my sense of smell has become so heightened that I would turn on the water in my sink to clean off dishes or something, and I could smell the metal, you know, in there. I like chlorine and metal, and it was like pungent, pungent smell. So weird. And then my filtered water just from my fridge uh, had a taste that was starting to make my mouth feel gross. You know, like when you eat too much of something and it just starts to make your mouth not feel very good when you're eating it because it's just too much and the texture has started getting weird and stuff. Anyway, that's the way my mouth felt when I was drinking that water, and so my husband brought home some distilled water. And I'm drinking that, and it tastes really good now. Yesterday I was like, Lord, please help this water taste good. If I have to drink this for almost 2 weeks and that's it, I really need water that doesn't taste the worst and makes my mouth feel gross, because that would be really bad. And it tastes great. Our internet is kind of down right now, so I'll post this later because we're having a raging storm, which is pretty fun. Um, More about fasting. I had a weird dream last night, not spiritual. There was a girl, little girl, like toddler, who I think was mine, or at least part of my family. I knew her and was intimately connected with her. We had a relationship. Um, and she slept in our chicken coop with the chickens. It was really weird. And I went out to her one night. She'd been sleeping there for a few days. And I was like, Do you want to sleep in the house tonight? She's like, Yeah. So I brought her in. I had more, my dream was much more extensive than that, but that's the part I remember. Anyway, that was cool. Last night, my legs really ached when I was going to sleep. Really ached. It was very hard to get to sleep because of how much they hurt. Um, and they hurt throughout the night. I had to move around quite a bit. But this morning, they didn't, which was cool. And from last night and this morning, I've lost 5 more pounds. I don't even know how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself again tonight and see what the real weight was or is, because that was just nuts to lose 5 pounds in a night. I don't know. So that's the physical stuff. This morning, the Lord is. I've just had a greater desire starting last night and then into this morning to pray a little bit more, and not for myself. Um, for these ladies that are in this group that this leadership training thing that I'm doing just for fun. These ladies that I met yesterday, just online, in this group, are so sweet, and so um, the Lord led me to pray for them, and so I was praying for them this morning, and I don't think I would have been able to in the last few days. It's just I've been so out of it, but yeah, it felt good to just spend time with the Lord this morning and to pray for these girls. And then I heard that my husband, he pays attention to this stuff and I don't, but that the U.S. bombed Syria last night. I don't even know what that's about. And what that means, and I don't know. So I was asking the Lord last night, and I'm continuing, like, you know, what do I do here with that information? Like, how do I pray? How do I declare? How do I take authority? What do I do here? I need to hear you clear when stuff like this starts happening in our country. Our country starts doing this stuff. So, anyway, stuff is happening right now. Like, things are happening. And I think it's such a perfect time to be fasting and getting before the Lord. So, anyway, that's it. That's the morning time. I'll let you know how I'm doing this evening. Thank you. I love you. Bye.